Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Today I'm joining in on the open collab Tea Tuesday, and our hostesses are Kathy with Kathy's Favorite Things and Patty, whose channel name is Life with Patty. I shall put their links down below. And today, I guess to mention first, remember in my thrifting haul, my last one, I showed in a box this darling frame of the teapot creamer and the little teacup here. And so I had to stop what I was doing and put my that scrapbook paper, cardstock, and then I fussy cut the cake out because I thought if we're going to have tea, we should have cake or cupcakes, or maybe fake cupcakes that I made, as you all know about if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome, and if you have, thank you so much for your continued support. It seriously is appreciated. You know, it's not just something I say, it's something I mean. Today I am drinking my regular almond milk with some Hershey's chocolate syrup in it for a treat. Because to me, Tea Tuesday means a treat. Now, I also had to stop when remember I'm working on my journals that are the covers, the basis for the covers are lunch bags from Dollar Tree. That's kind of fun. But the thing is, I've taken on too much. Instead of doing just one thing at a time, I have finished one of them, but then I've got 2 or 3 more in the making. So I'm like, I've got to just concentrate on this. But then if I take out the stamps, you all do this, then I want to keep stamping for all of them, not just one. If I get out some paper that I think is pretty cool to put in as the journal pages, then I have a tendency to do it for several, not just for one, if I've got that many projects going. So that leads me to this. I'm also joining in with this open collab. I'm also joining in on another one, which is hashtag stampplay. And that is hosted by Susan, and her channel name is Susan's Heartstrings. And this is an open collab. You can do it whenever you want. You can show your stamping. You can show your stamps. I did that one time. I just showed, wasn't my whole collection, but I showed a lot of stamps that I had. Little embarrassing on that because most of them I'd never used. I'm one of those who has issues with stamping, but you'll find, as in with most things, if you do, the more you do it, the better you get. Now, I have help, okay? I have 2 stamping platforms. The Tim Holtz, I have his, which, to be very honest, I only use that one with my rubber stamps. They're so thick, and that one is perfect for that. Although you can use it for both, it's a matter of flipping over the lead of it. And then I do have the Misty, I think it's My Sweet Petunia. I think that's the name of it. I have that one as well, and that's the one I use for my clear stamps. Well, I was in need, like I said, working on all these journals and stuff, I was in need of some fun things, so I did this page. This is cardstock. It didn't say the weight, guys, but it's from, believe it or not, it's from Walmart. That was a couple of years ago, and it's called Marshmallow is the color. And so these stamps, all of them are graphic 45, but with different stamp sets. I was like, you know, I like this one for this one for this. This one goes with almost all of the journals I'm working with. You know how I am with pink roses. I just love my pink roses. Maybe I should get this closer. Yeah. When it came to these two, since I want to color them, I stamped in, I think you say it delicata, I think. It's rich and radiant is what they says, and the color is black shimmer. And I had shown you all this before when I stamped my forest animals for my Christmas cards. And I must have used most of it up. Remember, it has a little shimmer to it. It is just gorgeous. Because look how light, but at the same time, and it's not like I didn't try. You know what I'm saying? This one came out, as you see, very light as well. But that works better if you're going to color them, I think. So I'm going to hang on to it even though it's on its last leg. And I had gotten this at Hobby Lobby, again, several years ago when it was on clearance. And it was expensive, too, when it came out. It really was. But at 75% off, you know, then we're like, ooh, I'll try that. This is colored with several shades of green, and then the pink is just the one shade. But as you know, if you go over several times, once it's dry and then you go over it again, you can make it darker, which is what I did. And that's done with Ohuhu alcohol markers, but and you can get those on Amazon. I got them when they were on sale again a couple of years ago. Everything I'm saying is a couple of years ago. The stamps are like 4 years ago, but or longer. So anywho, and I also took one of my what are they? It's Sharpies. I had gotten some fine point Sharpies, and I also worked with that, with, you know, with the veins in the leaves and stuff. And I will be coloring this one. I just wanted to show you all how light I did it. Eat cake for various reasons. I think sometimes when we think of Valentine's Day, we think of cakes and candies and music and hearts and love and appreciation and sometimes plush animals and, you know, sometimes teddy bears with candy hearts and, you know, everything of that nature. Then très chic, then élégance. And this is the first time I used it for the chandelier. I absolutely love chandeliers. I tried getting one 16 years ago off of eBay, and it was all glass. You know what I mean? All of it. The top, everything. Of course, there's a little, you'll see a little metal running through it for the wires and stuff, but it was all glass. And I paid decent money for it. It wasn't a huge price, especially 16 years ago. It would be now. But, and it arrived, and as soon as I picked up the box, I heard all of those little teeny tiny pieces of glass in the bottom of the box. It was completely shattered. And when I went to the postmaster where I am, he said, or the post manager, I don't know, the manager of the post office, he said, it was her fault. She didn't pack it right. Yeah. So anyway, so I ended up getting a second one, which I'm looking at right now. It's right there. And I have the crystals that are on it. It came with none. And the crystals that are on it are ones that I had gotten, some of them off of eBay, some of them in antique stores, some of them, I think this was years ago as well. I'm going to say like over 20 odd years ago. Some of them were from a thrift store, but that's rare. That is so rare. It wasn't that many. So anywho, as you all know, I love Victorian ladies, and a lot of these I'd never used before, not even once. You know, I have her though. And then this one, I stamped it first. All right, I guess I need to let you, I used also the Ranger Archival ink in jet black. And I like them like they are. They are so detailed. Let me get that close. Look how detailed they are. So I'm not messing with them. I'm leaving them as is. If I did mess with them at all, I would probably just do the dress and nothing else. So when it comes to, I'm going to get these super close. When it comes to these guys, I thought, wouldn't these be gorgeous with flowers in the center? Because to me, they just look like leaves. So I did them in 2 shades of green. And let me show you those inks because I absolutely love them. Love, love, love them. And I got these on clearance at Joann's. This is months ago. Let me see, can you see them? This is Versa Magic Dewdrop. And, oh boy, I've got the wrong glasses on. This one is Oasis Green, and I did use that one. This one is Aquatic Splash, and I did use this one. This one is Aspen Mist, so it's going to be a pretty pale blue. And then this one is Ocean Depth. I don't know about your Joann's, if you have a Joann's near you, but mine has a tendency to just have one section with clearance, and I got these for $4 and some odd cents, and I had them in my hand and I was like, I don't know, because it says they are chalk ink, okay? And usually when my Joann's put something on clearance, it's because it's just not moving. They had another set, but I forget what the colors were. But this is the one that kept drawing me because I work with this shade a lot. So I was like, chalk ink? I absolutely love working with chalk ink. I didn't know. I had no idea. But guys, some of these, I think this one especially, I had never stamped with that stamp before. And this one's like 4 times to get that. These guys, all of these with that chalk ink once, just boom, 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 but that was just boom, 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 and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. I wish I had gotten the other color, but I don't remember what it was. Now it's a possibility that if they were more like oranges and yellows, then I personally don't work with those colors very much. But I want to thank Susan from Susan's Heartstrings to get me going. Because like I said, I have so many stamps that I would get on clearance and have them in my stash, but I wouldn't use them because, you know, there's no nice way to put it. I just stunk on ice when it came to stamping. And, oh, sorry, you're going to hear a siren because they possibly have to come by the house. And I always hope and pray that whoever is in need of that siren and everyone going to help them comes out of it okay, you know. I don't like hearing them. And especially during the holidays, unfortunately, and especially for New Year's, we heard them. Oh, that's an ambulance too. We heard them, oh, like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, over and over and over. It was just heartbreaking. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to thank Susan because she's motivated me to not feel wasteful, because when I would get these stamps, I thought, you know what I think, this is the one, this is the stamp set that's going to make me really get out there and stamp and be happy, and and I am happy with this page. I really am. I'm happy with how they came out and looking forward to coloring that one, and that's something that I didn't do a lot of either. So, are y'all like me? If you branch out some, and you challenge yourself to do things that you had not done before, it feels great, and it's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting to do new things, I think. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.